female-centric radio station for women and families. WFM 91.7.
Glad to know you all there. This is WFM 91.7. Happy International Women's Day. And I'm sure you're wondering why the voice at this time. Well, it's a special day. And so we are doing everything special. 20 minutes past 11. Welcome once again. My name is Regina Chris-Ogbodo. This is a special day for the women. Of course, the world over since 1914. And I mean, women the world over have been celebrating themselves until 1975 when the United Nations decided to say, look, these women have done a great job, but let's take it up and take it a step higher. And then since 1975, it's been one theme to the other. And today, the theme, Be Bold for Change. Are you ready? Nigerian, of course, the Nigerian woman has gone a long, long way in developing herself and, of course, raising the bar in the nation. Welcome once again. My name is Regina Chris-Ogbodo. We are going to talk yesteryears, talking about women, especially in Nigeria, how far they have gone. And I've got this wonderful, great woman with me here in the studio. Of course, you have the friend of the house, our in-house analyst, none other than the publisher of the Scroll Online, and talking about, and of course she is the CNN award-winning journalist, talking about Janet Mba Afolabi, already set to do justice like she always does. And Sister Wisdom. Sister Wisdom is a musician. She has been here. Yeah, she's already a friend of the house and a sister in the house already. So we will be talking about you yesteryears. And of course, we're going to have online Grandma Olayinka. So it's going to be a combination of those that have been there and are still here, and those that came in the middle, and then the ones that are right here. So is it the old school and the new school I would describe? Well, you get ready to listen to us. A special edition of the International Women's Day celebration. Once again, welcome, ladies. Good afternoon, Janet. Let me start with you.
Good morning, Regina.
Okay, good morning. It's good morning. Sister Wisdom.
Good morning.
Happy International Women's Day.
Same to you.
How are you feeling? I just feel so happy.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Very excited.
You know, did you notice that the air all over is just changing everywhere?
Yeah, it's different.
And I'm not surprised. I'm a little bit happy that the governor of Ondo State, that's talking about, Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayoshe, actually declared today a public holiday.
Whoa.
We're already getting ready to empower 200 women.
Wow.
That's a great one.
That's
and of course, like you know already, we have started off Equip Her 2017 edition. Of course, actually falling on this special day. WFM 91.7, the Voice of Women, is already doing a 2-day intensive, extensive workshop for women. 30 women are upstairs, yes, at the WFM conference hall, already learning how to make shoes, learning how to make jewelry, learning how to bake cake. I really thought I could be there.
Wow.
It's a great time. It's a great time. I was there upstairs this morning and I saw this woman really ready. So today is special. Today is special. It's special. Okay, Janet, you have been in the, how will I call it, in the kitchen, Nigeria. You watch how Nigerian women grew up, how we're talking about with respect to your profession, journalism. Let's talk about historically. Let's go a little bit down memory lane. How has it been for the Nigerian female journalists?
It's getting a lot easier now because in the beginning, when we had the likes of Margaret Ikpo, in those early days, it was really tough because that was when journalism was just coming up.
Okay.
There were not too many women. And you know, in journalism, when they want to meet the press people, they say gentlemen of the press. So it's assumed that journalism is meant for men. But your gender says you are a woman, but your profession says you are a man. So you have to, when you choose to become a journalist, you also refuse to see yourself as a woman in the profession.
You can imagine.
So because any assignment that is meant for a man, can also be meant for a woman. It is not based on gender. Anyone can get scoops. Anyone can have the ability to go for investigative stories and make a headway. So like, it was really tough with then. Even when I came into in the early 90s.
Okay.
Early 90s, that was when I really actually started as a cub reporter. It was really, really tough because at that time, it was still analog. Analog in the sense that everything was manual.
Okay.
You go for an assignment, you cannot send your stories until you get to the office, no matter how far the place is. You cannot telephone. Sometimes you call the office. So many people are on that same line.
I can understand.
Imagine.
I really do identify with that. I do identify
and
with
you
that.
know, it's the newsroom, like they used to describe it at that time, was a madhouse.
Yes, that's how they
Everybody
used to
was
describe
trying to get his story in, especially if you're working in a media house. That was a place to be. Like I was at that time. I was a Newswatch, and Newswatch at that time was a media house that was, if you were not there,
you're not anywhere.
you are not anywhere. So there was serious competition, stiff competition, to the extent that if your stories are not published on Monday morning, if you open the magazine and you don't see your story, you feel something has been taken away from you. You feel worthless because you are judged by your stories.
Okay, let me hold your breath a little bit here because there's going to be a big story. It's going to be story, just the memory lane. And I've got online Grandma Olayinka. Grandma, good morning. Happy International Women's Day. Is Grandma there? Grandma Olayinka, okay, we're getting back to her because we really want to hear Grandma's story. We want to know exactly how it was. But Sister Wisdom, let me come back to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are the new school.
Yes.
You are the new school. But let's talk about the challenges. Of course, growing up until now, I knew that if you notice the music we've been playing,
Yes.
we've been doing, all those songs. I grew up with those songs. But when did it come to the fore that when you ladies began to say, look, it's about time we distinguish ourselves?
A lot of times we've noticed that when women take the forefront, there's always a special thing to it.
Okay.
We're more organized, we're more detailed, we look into things with more detail.
So look at the men here. They're already making faces like, is it?
But it's the truth.
They should take it. They should take it that way.
But it's the truth, because even when women run the home, you see the details. You see how organized they are. Unlike when you leave a man at home, you just know that you're coming back to meet also.
Oh, you don't meet it worse.
So it happens even in our career path. In music, women, I feel that we are more detailed. We are more, in terms of message, we are more about message. We're different. We're different in the way we think. So that's the uniqueness we bring to the table, because we think differently, unlike the men, which their thoughts are actually and opinions are actually appreciated. But that's the beauty of the world, where you can accommodate both male and female opinion and the way they think, the way they reason. So that's the uniqueness we're bringing to the table. And right now you can see a whole lot of women taking positions, and they are doing well. And that's the essence of us being here.
All right. If you're just joining us, there's the special of the International Women's Day celebration on WFM 91.7. We're going down memory lane. How far has the Nigerian woman gone? Talking about from yesteryears to now, and of course the future. And I have Grandma Olayinka on the line. Hello, Grandma. Happy International Women's Day.
Hello, happy international.
Oh, Grandma, thank you for being online.
To the women.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're feeling rejuvenated, isn't it? Okay, now Janet is here. Of course, she's on the table with you, so to say. And of course, Sister Wisdom is here. But we're looking at the Nigerian woman in yesteryears. How was it like when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, that's interesting.
Okay.
Well, women, we are being sisters, girls.
Okay.
In the family, for example, they teach us many things. The way you talk, you don't talk anyhow. You talk like a lady, as a lady. The way you work, the way you do things in the home, you are taught how to cook, how to sew, how to bake. And, we are monitored.
Okay.
It's not only our parents that are taking care of us. It's a communal something, communal care that mothers around. In case, for example, if you are sent out to go and buy something or get something, and you don't want to misbehave because there is always one mommy that is watching you and will either beat you, and if she beats you and reports it to your parents, you'll be beaten again.
I can imagine.
So we are really taking care of her. We are, they guide us the way you should behave as a woman in future.
Okay.
Yes. And by the time we became 60, went to secondary school, then we started hearing about International Women's Society. Like, I think some women in Lagos, all over Nigeria, like Mrs. The late Kofo Abayomi.
Okay.
And the rest of them like that, they came together to form that society. And I was trying to remember the first president. And then later, Mama Hilda Adefarasi
Yes.
became president for a long time. And from there, but that society started, I think, YWCA.
Okay.
Young
Women Christian Association.
Yes.
Okay.
And they do typing, cooking, sewing, and they taught many things. I think I was trying to join them at the point because I was interested in this rich man's the typing, secretary
Okay.
or something.
All right.
But
Okay, let me hold your breath there, Grandma. You're going to, of course, we're going to talk more about how Nigerian women has fared so far. If you're just joining us, it's WFM 91.7 special edition of the International Women's Day with the theme, Be Bold for Change. Jana Tumba Afolabi is here with me in the studio. Of course, Sister Wisdom, a musician, a young budding musician doing great. I like her song. Of course, you're about listening to that particular song in just a jiffy. And Grandma Olayinka. Now we're talking about ages apart, but it's the same direction we're going, raising the woman standard the world over. Happy International Women's Day.